As we all know by the time we have completed our run-throughs of Cyberpunk 2077, V is in a predicament of having 6 months left to live. Not only has he spared himself only a short amount of time, the engram of Silverhand is now beyond the black wall, more than likely doomed to an eternity of being merged as a bundle of information with other rogue AI.
Where's she even gonna take you?
Beyond the black wall, to become part of her, whatever the hell that means.
Of course, the inverse can occur in which Silverhand is living out his second chance within V's body with no countdown, while V enters the black wall instead. What I want to discuss today has major implications on both storylines, though could possibly give V a chance to no longer be forced to the edge of life. Will V within a sequel TTRPG story, or Cyberpunk 2077 Orion, meet the real Johnny Silverhand and Alt? Well, to be more exact, would he meet the original Silverhand engram that has been transferred into a repaired or cloned body and Angel? Let me explain. Now, before I get into this, I do want to state that Silverhand's memories are unreliable within 2077. This was stated as so by Pondsmith and is backed by facts, which is why 2077's flashbacks do not align exactly with what I will be stating in this video. I have several videos covering this on my channel to help. Now we can continue. We know that within Cyberpunk Red, the sourcebook and predecessor to Cyberpunk 2077, there is a story contained within known as Black Dog. From this story covering the transportation of Silverhand's body within a nuke crate by a hired group of edgerunners, Silverhand's original and preserved body lands into the possession of a woman named Angel. The importance of his body now being in possession of Angel is this as well means that his engrammatic chip, originally planted by Spider Murphy during his final moments alive, is now with Angel as well. While reading or hearing the name Angel might not have any value to you immediately, this character actually is one of the driving factors of a Cyberpunk story. The reason behind this is that Angel is heavily hinted at and rumored to be Alt Cunningham within the year 2045. This rumor and or conclusion, depending on who you are, does not arise for no reason. Not only does she have a strong obsession with Silverhand and professes her love to his cold and preserved body, she as well bears a more than coincidental, uncanny appearance to Alt Cunningham. With just the resemblance, personality, and obsession with Silverhand alone, I would not say it's far-fetched to claim that she is indeed Alt. The only question left to Angel in fact being Alt is how. For the sake of keeping this on topic, I will be covering the evidence and story of how Alt lands into her position as Angel within another video. Now, because of Alt coming into possession of Silverhand's body and engram, it is more than likely that she has a plan and is capable of basically reviving Johnny, seeing as the same has happened for her, maybe even in her original body, as we don't know the details of where it ended up after the 2013 recovery. All we know is that Silverhand carried Alt out of the Arasaka Towers. We can assume that she is capable of repairing or cloning the body, since it was preserved since 2023 by Samantha Stevens. We have no specific details as to how Arasaka came into possession of Silverhand's engram. Could very well have been a copy of Silverhand's original engrammatic data, as all we know is that they retrieved his engram and his previous belongings from Samantha Stevens' garage and across the country. Obviously, Grayson claims that his body was buried, but we never see a body, or even in technicality, a marker or proof of burial.
So that's how it is. Nothing here at all.
What did you expect? Headstone, flag, and flowers?
No, I don't know. A marker. Something. Anything. A bit. But let's say it was my real grave. What would you write?
This leads me to the idea that after all the time since their separation in 2013, that once Alt was free as Angel and had retrieved Silverhand's engram, that they've been on the run together ever since the year of 2045, even possibly to the year of 2077. This is where the video's topic comes into play. Is there a possibility that V meets the real Johnny Silverhand? Yes, I believe there is. This possibility comes from a single individual, who should be one of the very few that know Alt Cunningham still alive and her location. This person is Spider Murphy. As of Cyberpunk 2077, we aren't clued into the exact details of Spider Murphy's status since the year of 2023, but Red allows us to put together pieces of her story that might allow us to understand her situation as of 2077. Within Red, there's a netrunner known only as the Recluse. They are a top-tier netrunner known to only meet their clients within the lobby of their net architecture, appearing in the form of her icon, a tremendous brown recluse spider with an icy voice. These heavy allusions toward Recluse being Spider Murphy aren't just for show. We know as well that Spider Murphy has the Soul Killer program. This will leave her capable of using Soul Killer on herself to be able to free roam within the net, without worry of being hunted down by Arasaka and severed from her body. This way, she would remain as her engram and not make the same mistakes so many netrunners had made before her. With Murphy now being Recluse and remaining within Night City, this leaves a possibility of V coming into contact with her, maybe even completely unaware of her identity as Murphy and her connection to Silverhand. Once trust has been built between the two, and V's story known, Murphy could trust in V to locate Alt and Silverhand in order to give him a chance at survival. Once V has located Alt and Silverhand with the aid of Recluse, his survival is up to Alt and her willingness to help. V may have been friends with his engrammatic version of Silverhand, but the one in front of him would be completely unaware of his existence, untrusting, and possibly still the same Silverhand we know from the start of the game, or worse, a Silverhand just like the tabletop characterization. This concept leaves a lot up for speculation. Would this situation lead V to being capable of living the rest of his life in a clone body, or would he be turned away, incapable of being helped, and left to live out the rest of his short lifespan? It also leaves an interesting scenario to play out in the case of Silverhand being within V's body. Would this be his final destination in his journey? And how would the scenario of two Silverhands being within a room together play out? Let me know what you all think down below on this theory. Do you believe that Alt and Johnny were able to live out the rest of their lives together beyond 2045 once Angel came to possession of Johnny? Or do you think that Angel was hunted down and killed long before 2077? I'm interested to see what you all believe. Hey Chum, thanks for watching the whole video. If you enjoyed and want to keep up to date on Cyberpunk 2077 lore, discoveries, and additional content, subscribe to my channel on screen. If you've been watching and would like to support my content further, I now have channel memberships for as low as $1 a month. It can get you access to the emoticons and icons on screen, member polls, comment priority, as well as your name at the end of all my videos. But overall, my channel and I will remain as it has been. Have a great day.